The Bodhisattva lying awake asked, "Children of Buddha, how does the Bodhisattva, abiding in one place, know all places?" Children of Buddha replied, "O son of Buddha, the Bodhisattva has a body of reality like empty space, by virtue of which he or she can be manifest everywhere. Just as empty space is omnipresent, so is the Bodhisattva's body of reality. Also, the Bodhisattva has a body of reflection like the moon in water, by virtue of which he or she manifests in all places. Just as the moon appears everywhere on water, so does the Bodhisattva appear everywhere, due to the original vows. Also, the Bodhisattva has a body of transformation, by virtue of which he or she can go everywhere and teach and convert beings. Just as a powerful magician can transform himself into various forms, so does the Bodhisattva appear in various forms. Also, the Bodhisattva has a body of capacity, by virtue of which he or she can contain all Buddhas and all lands. Just as the sky contains all things, so does the Bodhisattva's body contain all things. Also, the Bodhisattva has a body of blessing, by virtue of which he or she can create all kinds of blessings to benefit all beings. Just as a wish-fulfilling gem can produce all kinds of treasures, so does the Bodhisattva produce all kinds of blessings. Also, the Bodhisattva has a body of wisdom, by virtue of which he or she can clarify all things. Just as the sun illuminates all things, so does the Bodhisattva illuminate all things with wisdom. Also, the Bodhisattva has a body of Dharma, by virtue of which he or she can teach all dharmas. Just as a great cloud can pour down rain everywhere, so does the Bodhisattva pour down the rain of Dharma everywhere. Also, the Bodhisattva has a body of action, by virtue of which he or she can accomplish all kinds of actions. Just as the wind blows everywhere, so does the Bodhisattva appear everywhere to perform actions. Also, the Bodhisattva has a body of knowledge, by virtue of which he or she knows the minds of all beings. Just as a wise man can know the thoughts of others, so does the Bodhisattva know the minds of all beings. Also, the Bodhisattva has a body of concentration, by virtue of which he or she can remain unmoving in all places. Just as Mount Sumeru stands still, so does the Bodhisattva remain unmoving in all situations. Also, the Bodhisattva has a body of liberation, by virtue of which he or she can freely manifest everywhere. Just as a bird can fly freely in the sky, so does the Bodhisattva freely appear everywhere. O son of Buddha, the Bodhisattva possesses these bodies, therefore, he or she can abide in one place, yet know all places. The Bodhisattva Ocean of Wisdom asked, "Children of Buddha, how does the Bodhisattva know the past, present, and future?" Children of Buddha replied, "O son of Buddha, the Bodhisattva knows the past, present, and future by means of 10 types of eyes." What are the 10? They are the eye of faith, the eye of compassion, the eye of wisdom, the eye of Dharma, the Buddha eye, the eye of observation, the eye of clarity, the unobstructed eye, the ubiquitous eye, and the all-knowing eye. The Bodhisattva, with the eye of faith, deeply believes in the law of cause and effect, and is free from all doubts. The Bodhisattva, with the eye of compassion, always feels compassion for all beings, and helps them get rid of all suffering. The Bodhisattva, with the eye of wisdom, penetrates the 3 times and knows that all things are impermanent. The Bodhisattva, with the eye of Dharma, knows the differences of all dharmas and teaches them to all beings. The Bodhisattva, with the Buddha eye, sees all Buddhas of the 10 directions and receives their teachings. The Bodhisattva, with the eye of observation, observes the minds of all beings and knows their thoughts. The Bodhisattva, with the eye of clarity, sees the real nature of all things and is free from all illusions. The Bodhisattva, with the unobstructed eye, freely passes through all obstacles and attains all places. The Bodhisattva, with the ubiquitous eye, sees all things in all places. The Bodhisattva, with the all-knowing eye, knows all things of the past, present, and future. O son of Buddha, the Bodhisattva possesses these eyes. Therefore, he or she knows the past, present, and future. The Bodhisattva Jewel Summit asked, "Children of Buddha, how does the Bodhisattva enter the realm of reality?" Children of Buddha replied, "O son of Buddha, the Bodhisattva enters the realm of reality by means of 10 types of concentration." What are the 10? They are the concentration of truth, the concentration of light, the concentration of joy, the concentration of goodness, the concentration of wisdom, the concentration of Dharma, the concentration of power, the concentration of freedom, the concentration of immovability, and the concentration of the realm of reality. The Bodhisattva, with the concentration of truth, understands the true nature of all things and is free from all falsehoods. The Bodhisattva, with the concentration of light, illuminates all places with wisdom and eradicates all darkness. The Bodhisattva, with the concentration of joy, always rejoices in Dharma and is free from all sorrows. The Bodhisattva, with the concentration of goodness, always practices good deeds and is free from all evils. The Bodhisattva, with the concentration of wisdom, penetrates the meaning of all dharmas and is free from all ignorance. The Bodhisattva, with the concentration of Dharma, always teaches Dharma to all beings and leads them to enlightenment. The Bodhisattva, with the concentration of power, always protects all beings and is free from all fears. The Bodhisattva, with the concentration of freedom, is free from all attachments and attains perfect liberation. The Bodhisattva, with the concentration of immovability, is unshakable in all circumstances and remains steadfast in his vows. The Bodhisattva, with the concentration of the realm of reality, dwells in the ultimate reality and manifests all dharmas. O son of Buddha, the Bodhisattva enters the realm of reality by means of these 10 types of concentration. The Bodhisattva Inexhaustible Light asked, "Children of Buddha, how does the Bodhisattva purify his speech?" Children of Buddha replied, "O son of Buddha, the Bodhisattva purifies his speech by means of 10 types of vows." What are the 10? They are: the vow to always speak the truth, the vow to always speak gently, the vow to always speak kindly, the vow to always speak harmoniously, the vow to always speak beneficially, the vow to always speak righteously, the vow to always speak truthfully, the vow to always speak wisely, the vow to always speak fearlessly, and the vow to always speak with compassion. The Bodhisattva, with the vow to always speak the truth, never deviates from reality and always speaks in accordance with the Dharma. The Bodhisattva, with the vow to always speak gently, pleases all beings with his words and eradicates all harshness. The Bodhisattva, with the vow to always speak kindly, benefits all beings with his words and eradicates all unkindness. The Bodhisattva, with the vow to always speak harmoniously, unites all beings with his words and eradicates all discord. The Bodhisattva, with the vow to always speak beneficially, helps all beings with his words and eradicates all harm. The Bodhisattva, with the vow to always speak righteously, guides all beings with his words and eradicates all unrighteousness. The Bodhisattva, with the vow to always speak truthfully, convinces all beings with his words and eradicates all falsehoods. The Bodhisattva, with the vow to always speak wisely, enlightens all beings with his words and eradicates all ignorance. The Bodhisattva, with the vow to always speak fearlessly, encourages all beings with his words and eradicates all fear. The Bodhisattva, with the vow to always speak with compassion, comforts all beings with his words and eradicates all suffering. O son of Buddha, the Bodhisattva purifies his speech by means of these 10 types of vows. The Bodhisattva Cloud of Virtue asked, "Children of Buddha, how does the Bodhisattva purify his mind?" Children of Buddha replied, "O son of Buddha, the Bodhisattva purifies his mind by means of 10 types of mindfulness." What are the 10? They are: mindfulness of the Buddha, mindfulness of the Dharma, mindfulness of the Sangha, mindfulness of precepts, mindfulness of giving, mindfulness of devas, mindfulness of death, mindfulness of the body, mindfulness of breathing, and mindfulness of peace. The Bodhisattva, with mindfulness of the Buddha, always contemplates the virtues of the Buddha and cultivates faith and understanding. The Bodhisattva, with mindfulness of the Dharma, always contemplates the teachings of the Buddha and cultivates wisdom and insight. The Bodhisattva, with mindfulness of the Sangha, always contemplates the community of practitioners and cultivates harmony and support. The Bodhisattva, with mindfulness of precepts, always contemplates the moral guidelines and cultivates discipline and integrity. The Bodhisattva, with mindfulness of giving, always contemplates the act of generosity and cultivates detachment and compassion. The Bodhisattva, with mindfulness of devas, always contemplates the heavenly beings and cultivates aspiration and reverence. The Bodhisattva, abiding in solitude, reflects on the impermanence of all conditioned things, realizing the futility of worldly pursuits. The Bodhisattva, dwelling in the forest, contemplates the interconnectedness of all phenomena, understanding the emptiness of inherent existence. The Bodhisattva, seated beneath a tree, meditates on the nature of mind, perceiving its luminosity and clarity. The Bodhisattva, walking on the path, observes the arising and passing of thoughts, releasing attachment and aversion. The Bodhisattva, entering a village, encounters suffering beings, generating compassion and empathy. The Bodhisattva, speaking to the crowd, shares the Dharma teachings, guiding others towards liberation. The Bodhisattva, healing the sick, alleviates their pain, embodying kindness and care. The Bodhisattva, comforting the bereaved, eases their sorrow, offering solace and support. The Bodhisattva, protecting the vulnerable, defends them from harm, exemplifying courage and strength. The Bodhisattva, respecting all beings, honors their dignity, demonstrating humility and reverence. The Bodhisattva, studying the scriptures, deepens their understanding, cultivating wisdom and insight. The Bodhisattva, practicing meditation, calms their mind, realizing peace and tranquility. The Bodhisattva, offering prayers, expresses their devotion, fostering faith and aspiration. The Bodhisattva, making offerings, shares their resources, cultivating generosity and detachment. The Bodhisattva, serving others, fulfills their needs, embodying compassion and kindness. The Bodhisattva, rejoicing in merit, appreciates the goodness of others, cultivating joy and gratitude. The Bodhisattva, requesting teachings, seeks guidance from enlightened beings, fostering humility and openness. The Bodhisattva, recollecting the Buddhas, remembers their qualities, inspiring aspiration and devotion. The Bodhisattva, confessing misdeeds, purifies their actions, cultivating integrity and remorse. The Bodhisattva, dedicating merit, shares their positive energy, benefiting all beings. The Bodhisattva understands that all Buddhas, throughout the 10 directions of space, and throughout the 3 periods of time, are all present in every single pore of hair. The Bodhisattva sees the realms of suffering and resolves to liberate all beings from their pain. The Bodhisattva, with great resolve, vows to attain enlightenment for the sake of all beings. The Bodhisattva, with unwavering determination, perseveres on the path, overcoming obstacles and challenges. The Bodhisattva, with boundless compassion, embraces all beings, regardless of their actions or circumstances. The Bodhisattva, with profound wisdom, understands the true nature of reality, realizing emptiness and interdependence. The Bodhisattva, with skillful means, guides beings towards liberation, adapting their approach to suit individual needs. The Bodhisattva, with joyful effort, dedicates themselves to the welfare of others, finding fulfillment in service. The Bodhisattva, with unwavering faith, trusts in the teachings of the Buddha, following the path with confidence. The Bodhisattva, with deep concentration, focuses their mind, achieving clarity and insight. The Bodhisattva, with boundless love, extends kindness to all beings, creating harmony and peace. The Bodhisattva, with profound equanimity, remains balanced in the face of joy and sorrow, cultivating inner stability. The Bodhisattva, with unyielding patience, endures hardship and adversity, developing resilience and strength. The Bodhisattva, with impeccable ethics, upholds moral principles, embodying integrity and virtue. The Bodhisattva, with boundless generosity, shares their resources and knowledge, fostering abundance and well-being. The Bodhisattva, with profound wisdom, understands the impermanent nature of all things. They do not cling to fleeting phenomena. The Bodhisattva sees that all beings are inherently perfect, like reflections in a mirror. Yet, they are obscured by ignorance and delusion. The Bodhisattva, therefore, tirelessly works to awaken beings to their true nature. They help them to realize their innate wisdom and compassion. The Bodhisattva knows that all dharmas are like dreams, illusions, bubbles, shadows, dewdrops, and lightning. They understand their empty and transient nature. The Bodhisattva cultivates the 10 paramithas, or perfections, with unwavering dedication. These are generosity, ethics, patience, effort, concentration, wisdom, skillful means, vow, power, and knowledge. The Bodhisattva purifies their body, speech, and mind, freeing themselves from negative karma. They accumulate vast stores of merit and wisdom. The Bodhisattva serves as a beacon of light in the world, inspiring others to follow the path to enlightenment. Their actions are guided by compassion and wisdom. Thus, they bring benefit and happiness to all. The Bodhisattva's heart is filled with boundless love and compassion for all beings. They see all beings as their own children and strive to liberate them from suffering. The Bodhisattva's actions are motivated by a deep understanding of the interconnectedness of all things. They realize that their own happiness is inseparable from the happiness of others. The Bodhisattva is free from attachment to self and possessions. They give freely of their time, energy, and resources to help others. The Bodhisattva is patient and tolerant, even in the face of adversity. They understand that all beings are on their own unique path and respect their choices. The Bodhisattva is diligent in their practice, constantly striving to deepen their understanding and compassion. They never give up on their quest for enlightenment, even when faced with obstacles. The Bodhisattva is mindful in all their actions, aware of the impact of their words and deeds. They cultivate a calm and peaceful mind, free from distractions and negative emotions. The Bodhisattva is wise, understanding the true nature of reality. They see through the illusions of the world and recognize the emptiness of all phenomena. The Bodhisattva uses skillful means to guide others to enlightenment. They adapt their teachings to the needs of each individual, helping them to overcome their specific challenges. The Bodhisattva makes vows to liberate all beings from suffering. These vows are a source of strength and inspiration, guiding their actions and motivating their efforts. The Bodhisattva has the power to transform negative energy into positive energy. They can heal the sick, comfort the grieving, and inspire hope in the despairing. The Bodhisattva has vast knowledge of the Dharma, the teachings of the Buddha. They use this knowledge to help others understand the path to enlightenment. The Bodhisattva's qualities are a testament to the power of compassion and wisdom. They serve as an inspiration to all who seek to live a more meaningful and fulfilling life. Thus have I heard. At one time the Buddha was in the Jetavana Grove in Sravasti, together with a great assembly of monks, 5,000 in all great and wise, living in the transcendental abode, and always maintaining themselves in the virtues. Also there were with him many great bodhisattvas, 72,000 in all well known throughout the various Buddha lands, who had come from other worlds. Their names were the Bodhisattva Universal Worthy, the Bodhisattva Jewel Store, the Bodhisattva Lotus Hand, the Bodhisattva Light Beam, the Bodhisattva Narayana, the Bodhisattva Treasury Peak, the Bodhisattva Warrior of Virtue, the Bodhisattva Lion Banner, the Bodhisattva Diamond Banner, and the Bodhisattva Light of Virtue. These bodhisattvas were the leaders. Also there were with him the gods, the dragons, the yakshas, the gandharvas, the asuras, the garudas, the kimnaras, the maharagas, men and non-men, and others, a great assembly surrounding him. Then, in the assembly, the Bodhisattva universal worthy, receiving the Buddha's majestic spiritual power, contemplated the 10 directions and observed all the great assembly. And in his mind he knew what these bodhisattvas, gods, and the rest were thinking. Also, he knew what they had been doing, what they were doing, and what they would be doing. And, at that time, with the Buddha's power, he spoke to the bodhisattvas, saying, "Virtuous men, the Tathagata, the world-honored one, by means of one cause and one condition, attains supreme enlightenment." What is this one cause and one condition? It is the Bodhi mind. Virtuous men, this Bodhi mind is the seed of all Buddhas. It is like the seed of a tree, which, if planted in the earth, will gradually grow and produce branches, leaves, flowers, and fruit. Virtuous men, so it is with the Bodhi mind. If it is planted in the field of the mind, it will gradually grow and produce the branches, leaves, flowers, and fruit of the virtues. Virtuous men, this Bodhi mind is the field of all Buddhas. It is like the field of a farmer, which can produce all kinds of crops. Virtuous men, so it is with the Bodhi mind. It can produce all the crops of the virtues. Virtuous men, this Bodhi mind is the support of all Buddhas. It is like the earth, which supports all things. Virtuous men, so it is with the Bodhi mind. It supports all the Buddhas and their teachings. Virtuous men, this Bodhi mind is the root of all Buddhas. It is like the root of a tree, which can produce all the branches, leaves, flowers, and fruit. Virtuous men, so it is with the Bodhi mind. It can produce all the branches, leaves, flowers, and fruit of the virtues. Virtuous men, this Bodhi mind is the body of all Buddhas. It is like the body of a person, which can perform all kinds of actions. Virtuous men, so it is with the Bodhi mind. It can perform all the actions of the Buddhas. Virtuous men, this Bodhi mind is the speech of all Buddhas. It is like the speech of a person, which can express all kinds of meanings. Virtuous men, so it is with the Bodhi mind. It can express all the meanings of the Buddhas. Virtuous men, this Bodhi mind is the mind of all Buddhas. It is like the mind of a person, which can think about all kinds of things. Virtuous men, so it is with the Bodhi mind. It can think about all the things that the Buddhas think about. Virtuous men, this Bodhi mind is the knowledge of all Buddhas. It is like the knowledge of a person, which can understand all kinds of things. Virtuous men, so it is with the Bodhi mind. It can understand all the things that the Buddhas understand. Virtuous men, this Bodhi mind is the wisdom of all Buddhas. It is like the wisdom of a person, which can solve all kinds of problems. Virtuous men, so it is with the Bodhi mind. It can solve all the problems that the Buddhas solve. Virtuous men, this Bodhi mind is the compassion of all Buddhas. It is like the compassion of a person, which can help all kinds of people. Virtuous men, so it is with the Bodhi mind. It can help all the people that the Buddhas help. Virtuous men, this Bodhi mind is the power of all Buddhas. It is like the power of a person, which can accomplish all kinds of things. Virtuous men, so it is with the Bodhi mind. It can accomplish all the things that the Buddhas accomplish. Virtuous men, this Bodhi mind is the merit of all Buddhas. It is like the merit of a person, which can bring all kinds of blessings. Virtuous men, so it is with the Bodhi mind. It can bring all the blessings that the Buddhas bring. Virtuous men, this Bodhi mind is the virtue of all Buddhas. It is like the virtue of a person, which can purify all kinds of defilements. Virtuous men, so it is with the Bodhi mind. It can purify all the defilements that the Buddhas purify. Virtuous men, this Bodhi mind is the liberation of all Buddhas. It is like the liberation of a person, which can free all kinds of attachments. Virtuous men, so it is with the Bodhi mind. It can free all the attachments that the Buddhas free. Virtuous men, this Bodhi mind is the wisdom of all Buddhas. It illuminates all things. Virtuous men, the Bodhi mind is like a great fire that can burn all the fuel of afflictions. Virtuous men, the Bodhi mind is like a sharp sword that can cut off all the nets of views. Virtuous men, the Bodhi mind is like a great tree that can provide shade for all beings. Virtuous men, the Bodhi mind is like a great ship that can carry all beings across the ocean of suffering. Virtuous men, the Bodhi mind is like a great vehicle that can carry all beings to the city of Nirvana. Virtuous men, the Bodhi mind is like a great physician that can cure all the diseases of beings. Virtuous men, the Bodhi mind is like a great friend that can benefit all beings. Virtuous men, the Bodhi mind is like a wish-fulfilling jewel that can fulfill all the wishes of beings. Virtuous men, the Bodhi mind is like a great treasure that can enrich all beings. Virtuous men, the Bodhi mind is like a great king that can protect all beings. Virtuous men, the Bodhi mind is like a great teacher that can guide all beings. Virtuous men, the Bodhi mind is like a great light that can illuminate all beings. Virtuous men, The Bodhi mind is like a great mirror that can reflect all beings. Virtuous men, the Bodhi mind is like a great ocean that can contain all beings. Virtuous men, the Bodhi mind is like a great earth that can support all beings. Virtuous men, the Bodhi mind is like a great sky that can cover all beings. Virtuous men, the Bodhi mind is like a great cloud that can rain on all beings. Virtuous men, the Bodhi mind is like a great wind that can blow away all the dust of afflictions. Virtuous men, the Bodhi mind is like a great rain that can wash away all the stains of defilements. Virtuous men, the Bodhi mind is like a great sun that can dry up all the oceans of suffering. Virtuous men, the Bodhi mind is like a great moon that can cool down all the heat of afflictions. Virtuous men, the Bodhi mind is like a great star that can guide all beings in the dark night. Virtuous men, the Bodhi mind is like a great lamp that can illuminate all the worlds. Virtuous men, the Bodhi mind is like a great banner that can lead all beings to victory. Virtuous men, the Bodhi mind is like a great drum that can awaken all beings from their sleep. Virtuous men, the Bodhi mind is like a great bell that can announce the good news to all beings. Virtuous men, the Bodhi mind is like a great song that can delight all beings. Virtuous men, the Bodhi mind is like a great dance that can liberate all beings. Virtuous men, the Bodhi mind is like a great offering that can please all the Buddhas. Virtuous men, the Bodhi mind is like a great vow that can fulfill all the aspirations of beings. Virtuous men, the Bodhi mind is like a great practice that can perfect all the virtues of beings. Virtuous men, the Bodhi mind is like a great fruit that can ripen all the merits of beings. Virtuous men, the Bodhi mind is like a great reward that can satisfy all the needs of beings. Virtuous men, the Bodhi mind is like a great blessing that can protect all beings from harm. Virtuous men, the Bodhi mind is like a great refuge that can shelter all beings from danger. Virtuous men, the Bodhi mind is like a great protection that can guard all beings from fear. Virtuous men, the Bodhi mind is like a great fortress that can defend all beings from enemies. Virtuous men, the Bodhi mind is like a great weapon that can destroy all the obstacles of beings. Virtuous men, the Bodhi mind is like a great armor that can shield all beings from attacks. Virtuous men, the Bodhi mind is like a great physician that can heal all the wounds of beings. Virtuous men, the Bodhi mind is like a great friend that can comfort all the sorrows of beings. Virtuous men, the Bodhi mind is like a great teacher that can enlighten all the darkness of beings. Virtuous men, The Bodhi mind is like a great light that can dispel all the ignorance of beings. Virtuous man. The Bodhi mind is like a great wisdom that can penetrate all the truths of beings. Virtuous man. The Bodhi mind is like a great compassion that can embrace all the sufferings of beings. Virtuous man. The Bodhi mind is like a great joy that can share all the happiness of beings. Virtuous man. The Bodhi mind is like a great equanimity that can treat all beings with impartiality. Virtuous man. The Bodhi mind is like a great power that can transform all the limitations of beings. Virtuous man. The Bodhi mind is like a great freedom that can transcend all the bondages of beings. Virtuous man. The Bodhi mind is like a great nirvana that can liberate all the beings from samsara. Virtuous man. The Bodhi mind is like a great Buddha that can awaken all the beings to enlightenment. Virtuous man. The Bodhi mind is the root of all good dharmas. Virtuous man. The Bodhi mind is the source of all merits and virtues.